Don't keep videotaping me.
I am videotaping. It's too late. All right, so we're talking about the stools in here. So why are you getting rid of the stools?
Well, because they're beat up. And,
they're beat up.
Look at this. They're still fine stools, but they just, either we come in and refinish them and fix them, and that's a possibility. Do we really want to do that? I don't know. Actually, no, because guess what? Kelly lent them to the house way back when.
Yeah, we lent these to the house.
And they have 4 over here, so I think we're probably fine for stools. I mean, I know they're kind of too short, but maybe if somebody was...
Well, are they?
No, really not.
I don't think so. I think the other ones are too tall.
Yeah, so
no, this is way better.
They can scoot those around here. I think 4 is fine here. So we have 4, and then we have 8 at the
Okay,
table.
but like this one, when I slide it, it sounds like it's actually
scratching
missing
the
the.
floor.
It sounds like it's scratching the floor.
Get some little furniture things.
Yeah. So we probably want to look at every
Yes,
one of the
we can do
bottoms of
that.
the table, or the chairs,
Chairs
and the table or whatever.
Yeah,
It's just going through and actually making
What
sure.
are they called?
They're felt tabs.
Felt pads, or some of them are felt, some of them are like the
Furniture,
plastic
felt
furniture, but those things, like the felt pads typically fall off.
Yeah.
So they usually don't last very long on the bottom of them, and some of them are actually you can actually nail them. Like these have the nails, but like some of them, like this one here, for instance, you can see the metal shining through. So like that would probably be scratching the floor.
So what do you suggest I put on those?
You can use the same thing, but we just have to actually be on top of it. So every 3 or 4 months, every quarter, check them. So like that would be something I would look at in a rotation every 3 months. So, like when they're doing the furnace filters, when they're doing the filters, maybe they go through and do the lights and, something like that.
What are those called? They're not felt pads.
They're not the felt, but they're just, we'll have to look look up the specific name.
Floor protectors.
Yeah, for chairs, whatever they are. So you guys get the idea. We don't know what we're doing. We're winging it here.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So some of this stuff, Kelly, I can just go to like May Hardware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then send
But
it
if there's
over
a
with-
bunch,
Yeah.
And I
but
can
if you
have,
need a
like,
bunch,
Jamie-
Amazon.
We do order in bulk.
In
We're
bulk.
in all the houses, and I think we should have some at the office. I have seen it, but you might have used them already. But we should carry them around with you. Carry them around with you on your own walkthroughs, because if you see something and it's
And a
scratching,
hammer.
even with one more state, it's going to ruin a floor. We've seen that happen where it just
and
does.
gouging, and it just
Because, it slipped off that one time, and it really cannot wait. It is an emergency.
So I can have Jamie order like those tool sets.
So what we want, yes.
Okay.
We want, and look, not necessarily a tool set. That's something more to be lost. I want...
Hey, you can't walk away from the camera here.
Sorry.
Film's rolling.
I want one of these in every home. These have every single different kind of... So some of them only have 4 different interchangeable things.
But most of them usually now, you need to have one. And like this one,
It's
it's
pretty
kind
good.
of weird
It's,
the way that it doesn't fit all the way in.
Well, you poke it like this. You go like this.
Oh, I know how it goes.
Well, whatever. Yeah. Oh, you have to lift it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, but we're not doing a tutorial on that one right
Okay.
now.
Well, anyway, so...
I just want a picture of it so I can show Jamie.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so she'll know. And all of these should be in the houses. I mean, and kitchen and drawer that anyone could use. Even guests sometimes, like, they're going, oh my gosh, this thing is like, uh-oh. What does that require? What does that I'm asking. What does that require?
It requires a screwdriver.
No, WD-40.
Oh, I
That-
thought you. I had no idea what you were doing.
WD-40.
Okay.
Okay. Put that on your notes. Is things to do because WD-40 is your best friend. In fact, it was so funny yesterday.
So
Dawn
little
was
cans
going,
of like WD-40.
Yeah, that's a little one. Now there's another stuff beyond WD-40. It's like a little graphite.
Dawn
spray.
was hilarious yesterday. He had 100. You know what WD-40 stands for? We'll do 40 things.
We'll do 40 things. Ah.
And I didn't know that. Dawn yesterday, he was like, watch this. And he's getting
No.
this. No, it wasn't. He was getting, there was permanent marker on something. He sprayed it and he wiped it off.
Yeah.
We were like,
Yeah, and it's amazing because it's actually fish oil.
and he sprayed it on the carpet, got gum out of the carpet.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my gosh, what else can I do? But I love it because I put it in the hinges of all the, if it's even starting to squeak a little bit, that one's fine. But that will drive me crazy, especially like a front door. Just,
So maybe just a small can of the
but we keep it in
WD-40.
every house.
And so
We
every
keep it in
can,
A
and there's
little
just a small, a
Yes,
tote.
A little plastic tote, and we put all that stuff in there.
Okay,
Yeah,
label
perfect.
it, tell Jamie to order 80
50,
cans or
80.
whatever. I mean, it could be, it's a small can. We don't need the big giant one. They're a small one, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll
'Cause
order
they
in
do have
bulk.
the little mini cans.
Right.
And
But
put together a
honestly,
kit like you're
it should be
saying.
in every house.
Yeah.
And then if it happens to, or you guys can carry it with you, but I'd rather have it in all the houses.
The handyman kit.
Because
Yeah.
the housekeepers can be doing that. If they
Yeah,
notice
and I have a
something
toolkit on me, so.
Great.
Yep.
And I went and got a big tote and I put all my stuff in the tote and keep it in the back of my
Right,
truck. Like
perfect.
bulbs and.
I'm so glad to see
Yep.
that this finally got fixed.
What got fixed?
The glass. Remember? Somebody broke the glass and needed
Oh, I didn't even notice.
hang in there forever. And these
No.
are the light bulbs that go in there, I guess. Right? You put in the cabinets.
Yeah, maybe.
there.
But
Okay.
it's not connected yet.
Okay. But why is it not? Why not?